So today we are going to discuss assemble the element equations to obtain the global equations. Okay, that means introduce boundary conditions also. So now I'm going to write here. Assemble the element equations Okay, so now see here. So, ఒక్క నిమిషం రికార్డింగ్. Now assemble the element equations. We are going to highlight this. Hello? Anyone? Veeranji?
హలో సార్.
ఇది ఫుల్ స్క్రీన్ వస్తుందా మీకు?
ఫుల్ స్క్రీన్ అట్లా సార్, మామూలుగానే వస్తుంది. అంటే పైన గ్యాప్
అలాని కాదు, ఫుల్ స్క్రీన్ అంటే ఏంటంటే మీది ఒక్కళ్ళే కనపడుతున్నారా అని. ఒక్క నిమిషం. రైట్, ఓకే ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు రైట్ వచ్చేసిందిలే. అంటే పైన కింద కాకుండా మామూలుగా మధ్యలో సగం బ్లాక్ ఉంటుందిలే. ఓకేనా?
బ్లాక్ అండ్ క్లారిటీనే ఉంది సార్.
ఓకే ఓకే, రైట్ రైట్. Right, okay. Now see here, assemble the element equations to obtain to obtain the global equations and introduce boundary conditions. This is the main important thing, boundary conditions. Okay. So the global stiffness matrix and global force matrix are assembled using nodal force equilibrium equations. Okay, nodal force equilibrium equations. So force or deformation and compatible equations from section. Okay, so now here we see the direct stiffness method. We are going to see here K is equal to summation of nodals, that is elements is equal to 1, then K stiffness, that is the element. Okay, this is with relation of stiffness, and we are going to see with relation of force function of force. The function of force here, element is equal to 1 and nodals and F power E, the function of power E. So this is the term where Ke and Fe, okay, F to the power of E and K to the power of E are now element stiffness and force matrix expressed in global reference frame. Global reference frame. ఈ sign ఉంది చూసారా, ఈ sign used in the contact does not imply a simple summation of element in matrices, but rather denotes that these element matrices must be assembled properly according to direct stiffness method. Direct stiffness method. So ఇక్కడ మనం చూసుకున్నట్లయితే దీంట్లో, and now solve for the nodal displacement. So ఈ nodal displacement ఏదైతే చెప్పానో, that how we are going to solve the nodal displacement. Then function force, that is equal to K into D. This is the equation number 1, and we are going to start this one with first. Okay, take this one, we are going to solve the nodal displacement. Okay, so we are going to see one example. Spring assembly. Example of a spring assemblage. Yeah, spring assemblage. So now here we are going to see this spring assemblage. 2 springs, we are going to take 2 springs. Okay, the 2 springs we are going to assemble, and here we are going to see the 2 spring assemblage. Okay, this example, now first we are going to see the 2 assembles here. Okay, here we see one nodal, this is node 2. Now here I am going to take 2 springs assembled in here. This is one spring and this is another spring. So this node I can take 3. The force is acting like this. Okay, so this is 1, 3, this is 2. So first spring, second spring. Joining is called node. The starting node, ending node, and join node. Now here one, you can take stiffness K1, here stiffness K2, and now here the force is acting in here F2x, the nodal point 2, the direction of x. Then here we see F3x. point, the force is acting on node 3 with the direction of x. So then we can write this one is F3x. So this is called a two spring assemblage. Okay, two spring assemblage. Then we are going to see here the x-axis is the global axis of the assemblage. Okay, the local x-axis of each element coincides with the global axis. So of the assemblage for element 1, we are going to take element 1. Okay, element 1 using, we are going to take element 1 using equation number, we are going to see here this one. This is 2 and this is 3 you can take. So this equation, the function of equation, we are going to take this equation right now. Okay, this equation 2. Now I am going to take that equation f 1x, f 2x. What is the element here? 1. So we can put here 1, 1. That is equal to, the stiffness is here k. First element you can take 1 minus k, element 1 minus k, element 1, k 1. And then now here is u1 and u2. What is the here? That is called 1. And first we are going to take 1 node 2 3. Is just clear? See here, this is 1 and this is 3. After we will go to 2, 3 to 2. So then first we are going to see the spring, first spring, that is 1 node and 3 node. So then here we are going to write this is U3. The element is first element. Okay. So now we are going to see similarly element 2. Same equation, we are going to write the element 2. So element 2 means this is the second element. Now this is first element and this is second element. The second element we are going to consider here 3, 2. Second element we are going to consider here 3, 2. Okay. So now we are going to write element 2. What we have? We have f 3x, f 2x, the element is 2, element 2. Then that is equal to k2 minus k2, second element, k2, like this. Now the velocity u, we are going to take u here, u3, u2. The second element we can put here 2. Okay, that the equation can change like this. So now here equation take 2. Now in here we are going to take 1. This is equation number 1. And now here I am going to take equation number 2. Okay. So elements 1 and 2. So elements 1 and 2 must remain connected at a common node 3. Yeah. So common node 3. So first element, second element connected at a common element 3. See, first element, second element is fixed in node 3. Okay. Throughout the displacement, this is called the continuity or compatibility requirement. ఈ విధంగా ఉండే దీన్ని మనం ఏమంటామంటే కంటిన్యూటీ ఆర్ కంపాటిబిలిటీ రిక్వైర్మెంట్. సో ద కంపాటిబిలిటీ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఈజ్ U3 one element is equal to U3 second element also is equal to U3. 1, 2 is equal to U3. This is called a compatibility. Okay. And now we are going to take the spring separately. We are going to separate these nodes. First node, one force is acting like this. Another force is acting like this. Okay. Now this one is called F1x. This one is called F1x. And now here we are going to see the continuation. This is node 1. Okay, this node 1. This one is called spring. Here this one node is there. So what is this node? Now we see this is the element 1. We take this as element 1. Then here is node 1. So node 1, we can write this one and this one is equal. That one is called F1x with element 1. F1x with element 1. With element 1. And now come to here, this is the point node 3. So separate this again. This is node 3. This is node 3. The force is acting like this. This is node 3. The force is acting like this. Now here we are going to write that element is 1. Only first element. So this one is equal to 3x. That is called here first element 1. That's why we are put it here like this. Equation can form. And now we are going to see the continuity. Okay, the continuity here. I'm going to take this part separately. This one is 3. The force is acting like this. And now the continuity of this is going this one. This is element 2. This is the first element and this is the second element. Okay, I separate two elements. So now here this one and this one is equal to F3x second element going to F3x going to second element. And now the similar way here is having like this. This is 2. So this is equal to F2x with element 2. Okay, so this is called F2x. Now see F1x, this is coming from outside of this spring, is here F2x. So this is the procedure. So this called is that the diagram is called here nodal forces consistent with element force sign convention. Okay, so this is the thing. We are going to write this equation, that element 2 and element 1. See, f of 3x second one, and this 2 is coming from here, and this 2 is going from here. I'm going to take here. Okay, this is the derivation part of this. And now we are going to see the free body diagram. This one is called a free body diagram of each element and node using the established sign conventions for element nodal forces. Okay, for element nodal forces. And now here we see, based on the free body diagram of each node is, we are going to see here in picture, each node 1, 3, 2. Okay, 3 nodes, each node. And the fact that external forces must equal internal forces at each node. So we can write nodal equilibrium equations, node 2, 3, and 1 as F3x, that is equal to F3x 1 plus F3x 2 element. So we can write this is called the 3, 2, and 1. So 3 వచ్చేసి మనకి ఏంటంటే element 1 plus element 2, that is equal to total force of node 3x, 0.3, node 0.3. Okay, then we are going to take this one, equation number 3. So we are going to take second force. It will going to a second element, and a similar way F1x is equal to F1x element 1. This is equation number 5. So each and every node and each and every element we can find like this, where F1x results from the external applied reaction at the fixed support. This one is coming from at a fixed support. Here's Newton's third law of equal but opposite forces is applied in moving from a node to an element associated with the node. So using here also we are going to see the first equation. That means here we are going to take this equation now. Okay, in this equation I am going to write, with help of Newton's third law, F3x is equal to minus K1 U1 plus K1 U3 plus K2 U3 minus K2 U2, like this. 1, 3, 2, 3, 2. And now here we are going to see 2x is equal to minus, that is called here minus. Why you are going to take minus? The force is acting opposite direction. We are going to take minus in here. Here also take minus. Why? The equation we see here, the first one. Okay, the first one we are going to take here also. That is the take here. This one, don't take this one. We are going to consider the backward direction f of x1. Okay, that way K1 U1 plus positive. That is the called here coming to here. This one, the positive direction. We are going to take K1 U3, like that. Okay. So here K2 U3 plus K2 U2. Similarly, F1x is equal to K1 U1 minus K1 U3. That's the simple thing. So here force f of 1. So F1x, this is F1x. Now we can take this one at the same time here, this one, and now here this one. Okay, the 1, 3. Point 2. Come to this point here. This one. Okay, this is coming from here. This one you can take. Don't take this one. Take this one and this one, or this one. Finally, what is the final result? Here this is starting, this is ending. Here is this is starting and this is ending, like that. That's why here we come, this is minus, this is positive. You see here, positive, negative. There are the signs we can take like this. So in this equation, here we put equation number 6. Then we are form the matrix form. So in matrix form, we are going to write here F3x, F2x, F1x. That is equal to, the first one is K1 plus K2. So two springs, stiffness minus K2 minus K1. Then here 2 minus K2, K2 0. And third one K1 0, K1, like this. And now the continuation U3, U2, U1. This is the equation. Now we are going to take rearranging. So same equation I am going to rearranging. So how will rearranging? So the rearranging in numerically F1x, F2x, F3x, that is equal to K1 0 K1, this is called minus 0 K2, this is called minus K2. And then now here minus K1 minus K2, K1 plus K2. Now here we are going, this is the arrangement. So is now written as the single matrix form. Now here we are going to write the single matrix form. F is equal to K, this is called D. This is main thing, okay. This is equation number 9, F, K, D. Where, so now here F, we can write, now I'm going to take this, where F I can to write here, F1x, F2x, F3x. The similar way, here I am going to write D is equal to U1, U2, U3. At the same time, here global nodal displacement matrix K, that is equal to, the global displacement nodal K is equal to K1, 0, minus K1. And then here 0, K2, minus K2. Here minus K1, minus K2, K1 plus K2. This is the final nodal global displacement. Okay. So this is the, to find, how to find this assembling, spring assembling. So once మనం ఒక స్ప్రింగ్ ని ఇంకొక స్ప్రింగ్ తో అసెంబుల్ చేసినప్పుడు the matrix of formation at the same time how to find the forces, at the same time stiffness of the spring K also we can find using this method. Okay, and tomorrow we are going to discuss about assembling the total stiffness matrix by superposition, that is called direct stiffness method. Okay, in direct stiffness method we are going to see how to find the total stiffness matrix. Okay, right. So do you have any doubts? Can ask. I'm going to unmute. Right. Meeting settings. Then okay, now you are all are unmute. So unmute yourselves and talk. Any doubts you can ask. Participants.
సార్ సెమ్ ఎప్పటి నుంచి ఉంటుంది సార్?
ముందు సబ్జెక్ట్ గురించి అడిగా అబ్బాయి, సెమ్ గురించి తర్వాత డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు చేసిన మెథడ్ ఒకసారి మాకు పీడిఎఫ్ పెట్టండి సార్.
పీడిఎఫ్ అంటే ఇవి ఫోటోస్ తీస్తాం. పీడిఎఫ్ అంటే
క్లాస్
నోట్స్ పెట్టాలి సార్.
ఫొటోస్
అర్థం కాల.
ఫొటోస్ ఒకటి చాలండి సార్. ఫోర్
ఇదే సార్, దీనిదే సార్, ఇది వీడియో.
వీడియో నేను సెండ్ చేస్తాను మళ్ళీ యూట్యూబ్ పెట్టేస్తా.
ఓకే.
అదే 4 to 5 ఈక్వేషన్ వరకు అర్థమైంది, మిగతా ఫాస్ట్.
యూట్యూబ్ లో అప్లోడ్ ఇంకేమన్నా? ప్రమీల అటెండెన్స్ తీసుకున్నావా?
తీసుకున్నా సార్.
ఓకే. ఓకే, డౌట్స్ ఏం లేవా? నేను రికార్డింగ్ ఆఫ్ చేస్తాను.
ఓకే.